Chances are, we all know someone who's rebuilding a car, but even though it's been in the garage for years, it's never actually run once. And that's kind of the same way it is with people who are into computers, Paul, and their HTPCs. I've had this Nintendo Gamecube style 3D printed case ready to go since February, and right now it's the middle of August, so I'm no used car salesman, but I'm pretty sure I can confidently say that this bad boy can fit so many delays and setbacks in it that it's going to be finished about the same time as Half-Life 3. As of right now, it is technically up and running, but I'm going to have to redo it. I have an Intel Atom dual-core, but with hyper-threading, but at 1.86 GHz. It's a D2550, it has 4 gigs of DDR3, I think, memory on there, and I got the whole motherboard, RAM, and CPU off eBay for $35. So this is going to be a whole PC under $50, but it's way too cheap, as you're about to see. So the first video file I'm going to show you is a Charlie Brown Christmas. This is an ISO file, so it's just a plain DVD, no fancy video format or anything like that. And it looks like it works basically okay. At least before I full screen it. I've double clicked, done it again, and another double click. And any minute now, VLC will actually go to full screen. Well, as you can see, it's not really cooperating with full screen DVDs. Oh, there it goes. At this point, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that the Intel Atom processor is not going to cut the mustard here, or play videos, or emulate GameCube. Because I really want to run integrated graphics to help keep power consumption low and ultimately keep the heat low, as well as fit everything into a compact package, integrated graphics is the way I want to go, and I pulled up an old video I did from a while ago and have since taken offline because it showed GameCube emulation and I didn't want to get sued. I have my Core i5-4210U, as well as a couple modern Pentium processors, an i3, as well as a couple Ryzens with integrated Vega graphics, and one of their A8s that sockets an AM4, but is really just their older architecture repackaged. If my projector was capable of 1080p 60, then I might not be considering integrated graphics, but because my projector is only 1280 by 800, which is about half the pixels of 1080p, and a GameCube is only 640 by 528 natively, then it should be fairly easy to be able to pull this off with integrated graphics. And the builds I was drooling over, with an 8700K and a 1070, is basically overkill. To get an idea for what kind of performance I would need for my Steam library running at 720p 60, I went to Tom's Hardware, looked up some benchmarks, and basically came to the conclusion that as long as I'm willing to compromise on some of the graphical settings, I could get 720p 60 in most games, even the demanding ones. But whether it's because I've been spoiled to have GTX 1080s in my life or RX Vegas, that's not something I can live with. So I started pricing out some dedicated graphics options based on what I could find on Craigslist. And as of where things are today, on September the 4th as I film this video, I've got a couple Craigslist options here for an RX 460 or a GTX 750 Ti. The 750 Ti is only $40. I'm gonna see what I can scoop up today, and then I'll get back and make another update video, and hopefully it will be the last one when the GameCube is up and running. If you want to see when that video is made, make sure to be subscribed, check out these other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.